Hello everybody, this is Techno Paladin. Welcome back to some Plan B Terraform. We have been playing now, for this is our third episode, and we got a few things unlocked. We actually unlocked the trains in the last episode, and so we were actually working on getting those manufactured, and when we came back to looking, our city here was, well, it was running dry on concrete, and when we came over here to look, it looks like we had mined out a good bit of this sulfur, so we're gonna have to start working on getting some new infrastructure in place. So I think that we might actually look at playing with some trains here coming up here just shortly, and we have some more sulfur right, looks like about right here, that we can use, and then we have a few things that we can potentially do here. So what I want to do is get this city kind of back to working again. And then we have these other two cities that I completely forgot about. We have a total of 3 on the planet that we can work with. So I'm thinking that we might come down here to this New Luanda and maybe run some trains down this way. We got some big resource patches down here, so maybe we can get that city kicked off, and then we can look at maybe starting to work on this city here. We have a few patches up here we can start working on towards getting this city here working as well. So let's get into this and let's get started. We're going to start cleaning up our manufacturing over here. We can upgrade some things, so we are going to remove a couple of these things that no longer are doing anything for us. And let's get that off of there and off of there. And what we can do is then go ahead and put a miner down here and here. We do need to go ahead and put a little pad down for sulfur. And then let's see, over here on this side, we don't need this anymore. And that's making concrete. That's making our roadways, so that's okay. But this one here, let's see, that needs, well, that needs to go to there. So what I might do here is actually just kill that. Let's see, let's kill that. So that's making concrete. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. So this is making some things for us as well. So let's that's also empty. So let's clear that out of the way. And that's going to put down one of these doobies. And then we can set down a little harvester there, there, and there. And then I'll let the game kind of go and let this pull down. Because what I want to do is actually, let me just do this. Let's put that there, the sulfur. And then this one we can eventually just get rid of, and that will transport between there and there. And then if I take this, that, well, that's still too far away. So let's just do this. Let's kill this factory, and let's just put this right here for sulfur as well, because that'll take this guy's stuff in and give us the ability to drop this miner down. And yeah, so we might end up creating a little pad distribution here of sulfur to get back over here. So let's see if this is working, or if this will work for us here. So we need to get this guy here producing our reinforced concrete, and actually, I think that I can kind of kill that and just put one of these down for reinforced concrete. Yep. So that should do that. So let's see, this guy here needs concrete. Oh, was one of those things the concrete manufacturer? Oops. So we need, so let's just drop Let's drop a little factory right here. Say concrete. And then, oh, I dropped the wrong pad down. That's not gonna work for us. Dang it, we're gonna lose a little bit of that sulfur. So let's do this. Let's go sulfur. And that, nope. That one's going to be concrete. Right, that should, once these things harvest some of that sulfur, it should hopefully come down here, which will then ship it to there, yada yada. So let's see, we got this guy going. So this thing's still creating our roads. That's producing our roundabouts and our little supply centers. Yeah, that's what that's doing, is supply centers. So let's see, is this oh, I just saw a truck take off. Yep. Okay, so that's gonna start getting some of this going again. That's not great, but it's better than where we were. So, which was 0. So yep. Alright. Because it looks like you still have to have a pad. I don't, you know what, I wonder if we can do that. Let's see. Well, no, because that needs the drones to be able to do the delivery. So yeah, so you do need the pads no matter what here. So we're gonna probably have this thing mined out here soon. Won't take too much longer to get that mined out. So that's gonna get these guys. But I want to harvest this stuff here. So I'm gonna. Well, we don't really have any other material to use with it. I don't want to waste it though. That's what, 34 units. Well, actually, you know, it's not that much. So let's just kill those. And I can actually kill that and that, and let's put down a 2, you know, little 2 spacer thing here, and we can do the same thing here for our oxygen. 2, there we go. So now the question really for this gameplay is, do we take these up, you know, do we remove these as we go and just kind of slowly expand them out, or leave the roads going through the city like this? So that's something that we'll have to think about here, but for now, I got these guys creating this. I need more oxygen, and let's do this. I mean, this is just going to help store some of this excess here, so we can keep this carbon going. And then let's do that, and then we can kind of ship this stuff around as need be. You know, we can kind of do, right? That should let our little oxygen manufacturers kick off again. So that's because that looks like the only thing we can use that for right now. So hopefully there's some other things that we can use polymer for that will suck it down, because this stuff is producing a lot and we need more oxygen. So, and I don't know any way other than just deleting this, which I guess we could do, because, you know, the oxygen is in a way unlimited, since it just seems to be producing seems to produce it from nothing. So yeah, so that should get our oxygen going again. So let's come down here, let's get this guy here going. So we know that we need one of these supply depots, And we know we're going to end up needing concrete and oxygen, so let's just go ahead and get the two units here. And I'm still going to go ahead and use the roadway, so let's go ahead and do that one and that one, right? And then what I want to do is I'm thinking maybe we bring this road kind of down. Like, let's just stay over here and kind of do something similar here. Well, that automatically creates that mess. Okay. So maybe, yeah, they need like a bulk delete function. That would be handy. So let's come down here and then just kind of go over. So, because I had done a little bit of playing with the train just to understand how it works. It's similar to roads, except we have to create essentially a closed loop. So, and it still only transports one product. So, or at least that's what it looked like. It only transports one product per rail set, so it's not like we can have it stop at multiple locations. So we're going to need oxygen, which I can just go ahead and produce inline right here. So let's, and then we need the concrete. So the nearest concrete is technically right here. And we could use that and that, so that's going to get us, because we're going to need reinforced concrete relatively quickly. So let's go ahead and start getting our layout here. So we can go 2 in, so let's go ahead and get, you know what, that might not have been the best spot for that. Let's we do that there. And then we can have our miners go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Because that'll crank out a bunch. Then we can have our factories here. So this is going to create concrete. And we'll do 3 of these for concrete. And then we'll have a pad right here for concrete. Right? And then that will become our first rail stop here. So let's come down here to the rails. Let's get this going. So we want the stop to essentially be right there. So I'm gonna have the rail come down here, so it'll loop around. Right? I don't want. This is okay. And then we're gonna have, let's say, the rail's gonna be going up this way. So let's just go like that. That should do it. Yeah. Now we're gonna come up here to the city. Let's see where we're going. We're going to go up to this top one here. So let's create our rail stop right there. And let's go ahead and go loop, loop, and then come down here, go to there. There, like so, right? And then I can delete. No, actually, I don't know if I have to delete it. Let me just see if I can. I just drop that right there? I can. Okay, so then this, let's do this. Let's go set destination. Go boom, we'll go do 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 do. Oop. This is gonna be concrete. And this, let's go set origin. So we're gonna come down here. And all the way down here. And click concrete. And we can already see it's starting to load up. just see how well this works here. So it looks like it's going to take just about a full pad. Interesting. So that didn't even fill it up. So we might have to play with this rail stop to see how that's going to work. Let's go ahead and add, we need more trucks. And then let's come down here, we're going to go ahead and start the oxygen up. So we have, actually let's go ahead and drop our little spot down. And then we can drop our pad for oxygen, O2, and then we can drop, well, I'll wait for the pad for that. Let's get our O2 projection. Let's just do 2, and then that's O2, and then we need a pad for carbon, and then we need some manufacturers for polymers because, well, too much carbon. And then we can do this for polymer bar, just like we did on the other. And hopefully that will do that. Now let's take this, set destination up here, O2, and we're gonna just set a couple trucks. Probably won't need a whole lot right now. So did that. What the heck? Oh shoot. Ha ha ha. Oh, I goofed that up, that delivery up. So let's do this and concrete. And I could probably do, to help with this, to unload faster, set that to concrete. So then let's do the same thing down here for loading. So if I set that to concrete, that should give me range. So while this train's coming back, still mostly full because I messed up. So I forgot to have my little pad up top. So, and we can run more than one train. It just, I don't think we can run it doesn't look like it lets us run multiple products though. So, you only get the one, so it's kind of limited in our ability to transport multiple products, but we can at least set up kind of like this little train depot and maybe like a train and truck depot where you have a whole bunch of trains coming in to feed into the cities, because that's I can see that being the main issue. So we know that this thing's going to need oxygen at some point. We know it's going to need our concrete until it starts leveling up. Then it's going to need reinforced concrete. So since we know it's going to need it, let's go ahead and start getting some construction here in place for our steel bars that we're going to need. And then this is going to be, so this is our iron pickup. So let's just go ahead and pick up all these things around that one and get as many of these as we can, all going in, and then we can kind of have this going here. Oh, I didn't click that right. That's iron. And then let's go Alright, that should get us a bunch of iron here. So then we need steel bars. So we can kind of do that. I mean, I think that will work as far as getting those things running. So let's do this. Let's do steel bar and steel bar, and then this will get us, so we'll have another little transport set up. So since that's making our concrete, and I want to change that line at some point, so for now we can probably just use a road, and then we can come over here, and then let's do let's see, how do I want to do that? Because we'll have We can set the pads here, so let's set it right there. And then we'll go here, we'll set destination. Click there and steel bars. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna have our pad for it. So we do that, and then we can do steel bar, and then we're gonna have our manufacturing here, which is gonna create reinforced concrete. And if I have that one right there for reinforced concrete, that'll use up these, and then I can just remove this one pad. And then I can set this here for reinforced, and then maybe right there for reinforced. So that should, in theory, let us start building this up, and we can go ahead and add a couple more trucks in, and we'll get it started. You know, we don't need it to be super fast right now until the city grows up. So let's see, where's our city at, and to see how things are going. Oh, you know, I keep forgetting about the pad. Concrete. And pad for, nope, not concrete. This one's O2. So now this guy's starting to create concrete. Okay. It helps if you remember the pads. Yes. These pads are important. So that should start doing that. It'll start creating our stockpile of oxygen until it's ready. So this is now online and pulling in the concrete. So this should start growing up here. So this city is now officially started. Let's come over here to see if this is, how are we doing over here? Well, we have some coming through, but it's being used as fast as we can get it. Same with the O2. These polymers are, well, we're keeping up with it right now, so that's fine. So let's come back over here. Let's check on our concrete production here. So we have a ton of concrete here. This is... So we need to get more over to this guy. So I could do a little daisy chain hopping here. We go this, we can go concrete, and go this and concrete, right? So any excess will hopefully come here to here to there to there, right? So we'll just be doing a little bit of bunny hopping of our resources here. Now let's come up here and take a look at our iron way over here. And it's basically stalled out because we got so much, so that's fine. So I'm hoping that this will get to a point where maybe we need the polymer. But it looks like we're going to have to we need our reinforced concrete really to start picking up the pace. But it's starting to get some more trucks going here, so that's good. Let's see which ones. Concrete, reinforced concrete, okay. Okay, so this guy now has plenty of concrete, so maybe what I can do is drop one of these guys down for reinforced concrete and get our production speeding up a little bit here. So if we can start seeing this stack up, that'd be nice. Okay, because then I can start adding more trucks. But yeah. So now we're in good supply zone, so they're green and happy now, so that's good. And we can see it slowly building out. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Look at that nice little like office tower-y kind of building. That's cool. Got like all these little solar reflectors, these things growing out. The city's growing. Okay, so they seem to be happy for the moment. So now let's come back over here. Oh, they're green down here. Let's see how we're doing. They got plenty of concrete. And we still don't need oxygen just yet. They're getting there. But this concrete's starting to pile up. So, let's see, how much does it hold on a pad? Like I said, not too much. This pad looks like it's full, so it's got 40 units. That's not a lot. So if we do have to delete them, it looks like we're not losing a ton of resources. I'm not sure at which point this city will level up. I don't see any way to see like specific city details as far as size. You just have our main overall objective for people. So, well, this one's now working again at least, you know, and then let's see, what else do we got here? So is this going? Our greenhouse gas is going off and on. Looks like the sulfur production isn't keeping up. So we could look at maybe bunny hopping some more resources here. Let's do this. Let's because this should let us kind of do a bit of bunny hopping. Alright, let's see if we can't crank up our sulfur production. So I guess I didn't notice with the last level here said we had to increase the temperature by 1 degree. So this just putting down these greenhouse gas, you know, creators, we actually increased the temperature. We're still minus 45 degrees Celsius. It's a little chilly out. But those things are starting to crank out some gas, so that's good. So next on our list for next episode is we're going to try to start getting this city next started. So this new Lahore. I guess that's how you say that. Lahore, maybe. And look at this. We actually have sulfur and iron right next to each other and a nice big sulfur patch over here. So getting this concrete to iron and reinforced concrete, it's not going to take that long, really. So, and we even have some more right here. So let's see. Yeah, maybe we should just go ahead and get this at least started, because it's not going to take but a few, you know, just a few quick clicks here now. So now that we're starting to get this thing figured out, so let's get that for concrete. And then we need our little, we'll just create, well, you know, let's go ahead and create a train hub. And we'll bring this train stop. Let's bring it right there, because then that'll slow it down, maybe give us enough time to pull everything. We'll take that back. Oh. Okay, so now we need to go to over here. So we're gonna just go straight for a bit. And then we'll come down this way. So let's get our sulfur mines going really quick. So sulfur there, let's do one there. And let's just go ahead and, well, let's get these, right? And then we can take that. Let's just do that sulfur there too. That should get us some coverage for most of these, and then we can come down here and let's go ahead and get our factories going for concrete. And let's do one there, and one there, and then we'll just come down here and just go concrete, concrete, and now we can bring our train down. So let's get our train stop. So we'll put it right there, and then we'll just take our rail, click, 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 click on down there, and then we'll just come back down and around, give it a little extra time to load up, and then back we go. Alright, let's set this up. So set destination. So we are going to just drag this over here and click, and we are delivering concrete. That should be everything we need to get going, I think, if I did it right this time. There we go. So there's the concrete going in. And we don't have a whole lot produced, so, you know, I wasn't expecting a full load here. Wow, that thing flew a good distance still. So this thing this should get over here. Let's just make sure this loads up. It's like fun with trains. It's like one thing that I wouldn't mind having the developers add is when we're deleting is something similar to Dyson Sphere where you can kind of like shift delete or something on here. I don't know if that's an option to delete the whole path. I might have to play around with it. Maybe it's there and I just didn't notice, which is highly possible. You know, because I'm not always looking at all those things, but you know, that would be a nice thing to have. So, you know, something out there, put out there. So let's see, this thing looks like it's working, so it's loading up. And is this, okay, well, it says insufficient. We got plenty, but let's just see, it's cranking out here. Okay, so then it's going to go through one more, and then that should get it. So we should be good to go on all 3 cities now. So we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it. And it looks like the color of the city actually goes based on its capabilities here. So this is white, so that means we're probably limited. Our O2 production's coming down. Reinforced concrete's kind of going down again. So our O2 is just, it's doing what it's doing. We need to probably get some more. They need more and more O2 being consumed, so reinforced concrete's going as fast as it can, it looks like. We have some more idle miners, so let's just go ahead and remove that, which means we don't need that one, don't need that one. So, yep, slowly but surely this patch is disappearing, and then we'll just have to delete all this and do something else. So, yeah. So, anyway, things are moving at pace here, moving along. We'll get this, we'll still have to get this guy sorted out somehow. He needs a lot bigger sulfur patch. We do have a nice little sulfur patch right there. We can tap into, maybe ship it up here to this big iron patch. There's also, it looks like there's another sulfur patch down here. We can kind of feed into this if we need to. So we got a few things. We got to get some more oxygen. We need to figure out what to do with all this polymer. Because I think the main thing that we can produce with it is just this high-tech stuff, right? So this stuff here, which I now do not have being made because I don't have my oxygen being consumed. Okay, so, well, oxygen we can easily deal with because, you know, let's just do this. right? So that'll get my little production stack going here again. So that's going to give us our polymer, which is giving us really our trains and some other stuff, our greenhouse gas producers, trains, yeah. So we need some more stuff to unlock. We need to get our stuff. We can't really look ahead, so we'll see what we get. But yep, well, these guys are now green and green. Let's see how we're doing before we finish out here. So this is now using the oxygen and concrete, so we're not too far away from needing reinforced concrete. And let's see, how are we doing here? Are we at the point where we need oxygen? Not yet. We're getting there. So we'll have to set them up too here shortly. So all in all, you know, we're making good progress. Got a few little rail lines. We're slowly cranking up the temperature of the planet. We're at 43 degrees Celsius. So slowly but surely, we're terraforming, and we're having fun doing it. So, this is Technopaladin. If you like Plan B and you want to see some more, you know, remember to hit like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It lets me know you want me to play some more. I mean, I'll probably still play it, but, you know, whether or not it's recorded or not, that's the question. So, you know, I might still record, throw it out there just because. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll come back with another episode here shortly and get some more of this out here as we progress and hopefully get the city built bigger and bigger. So until next time, good night.